API 653, Tank Inspection, Repair, Alteration, and Reconstruction, is a standard developed and published by the American Petroleum Institute, API, and covers the inspection, repair, alteration, and reconstruction of steel above-ground storage tanks used in the petroleum and chemical industries. The requirements set forth in API 653 are meant to cover those steel storage tanks that were constructed under the standards of API 650 and its predecessor API 12C. If there are any conflicts found between this standard and those, API 653 is to take precedence. While it was specifically written to apply to those tanks constructed under API 650 and API 12C, API 653 can, at the owner's discretion, be applied to tanks constructed under other standards as well. This standard provides the minimum requirements for maintaining the integrity of welded or riveted, non-refrigerated and refrigerated, atmospheric pressure, above-ground storage tanks after they have been placed into service. It only applies to maintaining the integrity of the foundation, bottom, shell, structure, roof, attached appurtenances, and nozzles to the face of the first flange, first threaded joint, or first welding end connection of the tank. This standard is intended for use by organizations that maintain or have access to engineering and inspection personnel technically trained and experienced in tank design, fabrication, repair, construction, and inspection. This standard does not contain rules or guidelines to cover all the varied conditions which may occur in an existing tank. When design and construction details are not given, and are not available in the as-built standard, details that will provide a level of integrity equal to the level provided by the current edition of API 650 must be used. This standard employs the principles of API 650. However, storage tank operators, based on consideration of specific construction and operating details, may apply this standard to any steel tank constructed in accordance with a tank specification. Many of the design, welding, examination, and material requirements of API 650 can be applied in the maintenance inspection, rating, repair, and alteration of in-service tanks. In the case of apparent conflicts between the requirements of this standard and API 650 or its predecessor API 12C, this standard shall govern for tanks that have been placed in service. This standard recognizes fitness for service assessment concepts for evaluating in-service degradation of pressure-containing components. API 579. 1. ASME FFS. 1. Fitness for service provides detailed assessment procedures or acceptance criteria for specific types of degradation referenced in this standard. Thank you very much for watching the video. You may consider to subscribe, like or sharing the video, if it is worth doing. Petrosult and Unimart. Consultants and trainers provide services of asset integrity management to oil and gas production fields, petroleum refineries, natural gas processing industries, petrochemical industries, chemical process industries, ammonia-urea industries, and power generation plants. Website: www.petrouni.com. Email: info@petrouni.com. Phone: 009232323677750.